New Perspective Foundation has a goal of helping families after someone suffers a spinal cord injury by assisting them with their travel expenses. So we'll pay for their airfare, their lodging, or their gas expenses so that they can afford to be by their loved one's side after he or she suffers a spinal cord injury. Having your family by your side is just crucial to the recovery process and can really help overall with just the well-being of the individual and help them mentally and emotionally.
I woke up one day with a crick in my neck, like I slept wrong or something. I slowly started losing function of my upper body. My lung collapsed. Of course, I don't remember much after that because I passed out. I woke up fully conscious about 6 days later and didn't have any control of my body at all. Being on the vent, I couldn't speak, so communicating was hard. Having my family by my side every day, it generally just makes it a little bit easier to go about everything and keep pushing. Looking over at them and knowing that you can just push for them is a great deal of motivation.
Well, after the accident, we drove down here to Atlanta. It took us about 2.5 hours to get here.
Well, I was at work and next thing I know, I'm out on the ground. My foreman asked me to unplug some cords that was plugged from on the outside of the building. So when I crossed over, I didn't pay any attention. I just walked clean off the roof. I woke up in the hospital. It means a lot to have mom and dad by my side, every step of the way.
Me and my husband both retired. We're on a fixed income. So we really wasn't financially able to even come down here and stay, really. New Perspective Foundation, they didn't make it feel like you were less because you couldn't afford it. They just said, yes, we'll help. Y'all was there when we needed help. And I thank God for New Perspective Foundation because they was there to help us.
I was injured in an automobile accident. Having my family by my side has been the most important to me. One, because it gives me the confidence to keep going. Two, because they motivate me in my times of trouble or my moments when I'm down. And I've appreciated the support to keep going.
New Perspective Foundations has been a godsend in that knowing that there's an organization out there that supports families when they're in need. And our great need is to try to be together to support our daughter. It's not just her that's impacted. When the accident occurred, I was at my job. I'm a teacher. And the phone rang. They told me I had an emergency. I lost it. I'm in Florida. She was en route to Virginia, and I should be with my child. What can I do? And I just flew out as quickly as I could. I had left everything unresolved at work. I don't know if I'm being approved for FMLA or not, but I need to be with my child. New Perspective Foundation has really stepped up to help families to be able to be there for their loved ones, and we will be forever grateful.
To anyone considering donating to New Perspective Foundation, I would say your donations go to a great place. It goes to family members like myself that want to be with their kids in their time of need. I'm sure no parent wants to leave their child behind, whether they're in a different state or whether they're in the same state and simply don't have the means to stay near their family member. In my case, of course, it was my child, so I absolutely wanted to be here while she was going through this process, and I would have to say simply thank you.
What I would say to anybody that want to donate anything to New Perspective Foundation, these are people that show love for the people that's down and out or need help. And anything that you can give or would give would be greatly appreciated for people like myself and others that can't afford to travel, have the money for travel, for food, or a place to stay. And they reaching out to people like myself to help us, and I appreciate them. And asking anybody that, to come and stand beside New Perspective Foundation, because these are true, loving Christian people that want to help people.